Peggy's constantly giving owner Sarah and daughter Jodie the runaround.
You left the window open. Don't blame me, it's your dog. Peggy, come on, this way.
The more they call her back,
Peggy, this way.
the faster she runs.
Anything she can jump up and get her paws over, she can scramble over. I've never seen anything like it.
Peggy, come on, this way. Oh, she's gone.
And once she's gone, you just can't catch her.
Where is she? I can't see her.
Oh, no, Mum.
At that point, you either have to wait for her to come back 3 or 4 hours later, or wait for someone to pick her up and ring you.
Peg!
If Peg's not enjoying the great outdoors, she's making house calls.
What are you doing? Hey? She frightens my little cat to death.
Oh, no.
She's an absolute minx, that's what she is. She thinks everybody is her friend.
I spend my time apologising and thank you for bringing her back and thank you for calling me.
It's a pleasure when she comes round, but it's a pleasure when she goes.
I make a point of telling people she's not my dog, she's my mum's dog.
On or off the lead, Peggy has one thing on her mind.
Peggy, come back this way, that's naughty.
She just wants to hunt.
Peggy, out of
Get
there.
out of there! She likes to explore holes.
I would love to be able to let her off the lead. Peggy, wait.
Once she sniffs out her prey, she's unstoppable.
Like you can see how I'm literally having to hold myself. Peggy, come here. This is what she's like if she gets on the scent. No, come here. No. And I'd love her to be able to come when she's called. Peggy. Peggy, right, no, wait.
This is absolutely mission impossible to train this dog.
Some dogs just do want to bolt out the home. It's really difficult with terriers to get them to recall, to come back to you successfully. The biggest worry when a dog runs off is being knocked over by cars. It's a miracle, frankly, that Peggy's not hurt herself yet.
To stop Peggy bolting, Graham needs to know more about what triggers it.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh,
Graham.
right, okay.
Sorry.
This is Peggy.
I can't let go of her.
Sarah, nice to meet you. Hello, yeah. So, what do we think's in the mix with Peggy?
Her dad was just a little terrier. Her mother was a cross between an Airedale and a Retriever.
Does she do much retrieving?
No.
No. She does a lot of what terriers do then, does she?
Her scent drive is so strong.
Right.
And she just goes.
And when she does bolt, you can't get her back.
Exactly. So it is the recall.
How long's she away for?
Anywhere between 2 and 4 hours.
Are you winding me up? When you've been away, she's been gone 8 hours before.
Has she?
Yeah.
Where's she go for 8 hours?
Up the woods. My worst fear is just losing her totally, really.
Well, I need to see the problem. So I've got something in my bag, which is about 20 metres worth of long line. What I want to do is just put this on her so that she can't really escape. And then I want you to just like open the door and let's just see what this is like. And then do your best to get her back.
The long line technique means Peggy should feel free to roam.
I'm stood out here just waiting for Sarah to open the door. And there are 2 things I'm looking for. One is the dog behaviour, but more importantly, I want to see what Sarah does to try and get her back.
Come on, Peggy.
Come here, back in.
Come on, this way. Come on, Peggy, you come. Good girl, come on. Come on, in. Come on, Peggy. Come on, good girl. Come on, Peggy.
Go on.
Come on. No, Peggy.
It's not listening at all to Mum. And off they go now down the lane.
Oh,
She's gone.
gone.
Peggy! Come on!
Come, Peggy, this way. Come on. Come on, walkies. Come on.
Well, as you can hear, it's Peggy this way, come on, all the rest of it, and clearly not listening. So how long does this normally last for?
Hours.
In the middle of a bramble patch?
As Graham works out why Peggy's not responding,
Peggy, come on, good girl.
it seems Jodie's read his mind.
How is that a good girl? She's going in, brambles, stinging herself, going, there's a good girl. There's
you're right.
nothing good about that. She's taking the mick out of her.
She is, yeah. Well, Sarah and Jodie both clearly got their own ideas about how to do things. But here's the thing, neither of them can control that dog. You got her?
After a tangle in the brambles, it's time for some home truths.
Well, that was a disaster. There's something you said to me, and it was about your mum saying good girl.
Peggy will be doing something naughty, and because you want to get close to her, you're like, oh, there's a good girl.
Fair comment?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I don't realise I'm doing it.
You miss timing the good girl. So quite often when she's being naughty at a given point, the dog just goes, oh, good girl. Trouble is, it's not funny though, is it? Because one day, if you're not careful, Peggy might not come back.
We just got told off, I think. It was really hard not to laugh. Do you know what it was like being in front of the headmaster?
You need a system to work to. We need a system for walking out the door, and we need a system for getting her back. And you practice them, you'll see an improvement.
I totally understand where you're coming from. Totally get it. But I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
I don't think you can train her.
I'm feeling the pressure here because if I can't show them some improvement today, I'll walk back down that drive and they'll be thinking, well, that was a waste of time.
Graham wants to begin by tackling Peggy's recall.
Peggy! Come on! Come, Peggy, this way, come on!
Starting by simplifying what they say to get her back.
So, first of all, we need a command, don't we? So, what would you say?
What, to Peggy?
Yeah,
Peggy here.
you need to stick to that. Because if it starts being, come here, Peggy, come here, wait, oi, well, you know, you did this yesterday, it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
But in Peggy's case, a command might not be enough.
Habits are funny things, and whether you're a dog or a human, it's the same. They come from practicing something again and again and again.
To get Peggy into the habit of returning, Graham's using a 20-metre training line.
Come on, you. Let's encourage her to mooch about.
With a command,
Peggy, here.
followed by a flick of the line,
Good girl. What's this? Oh,
she's
clever
recalled.
girl. There you go.
Once she's returned, she gets her favourite treat, a sausage. Every time Peggy runs to Graham,
Peggy, here.
he reels the line in and runs
clever
back,
girl, that's
turning it into
super.
a fun game.
Super. Where I want them to get to is that one day, automatically and without the long line, when they call her back, she just comes. There's your dog. Right, off you go. Let's put it all together.
Peggy here? Clever girl, come on.
And then
Peggy
Peggy
here.
seems to be responding, but there's a hitch.
Come on, here, Peggy, here.
now you're in a mess. Sarah got a bit flustered. She forgot to bring the line back in. All you've got to do is strip it back in big, long lead lengths behind you and just throw it behind you as you go.
Peggy here? Peggy
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
Clever
super.
girl, clever girl.
A dog that once ignored her owners is now happy to come back.
And you brought your lead back. Well done.
And with each attempt, Peggy's obedience grows.
Peggy here?
Oh, well done.
Clever girl.
I'm surprised. That's good.
The fact that she's acknowledging me and came bounding back towards me, that is a result in itself.
Sarah looked over the moon the first time she called Peggy and she came straight back because there's that instant recognition. It's like, oh, my dog does want to run to me.
I'm quite shocked, really. I think I owe a bit of an apology for doubting him so much.
He kind of got instant results.
It is a bit annoying.
It is a bit annoying.
Obviously, we want it to be a success, but it's sort of like, are you winding me up?
I hope she's just not lulling us into a false sense of security.
With Peggy's recall training in place, Graham can turn his attention to her escaping antics.
Peggy, come on this way. Oh, she's gone.
By creating an uncrossable boundary, in this case, a doormat.
When I open the door, if she goes to move, I'm going to use a bit of body language to block and get her to move backwards. This is the no-go area for the dog. We're going to start not with the door fully open, we're going to make it a bit easier and just have it just a crack open. If she goes forward towards the door, she gets in trouble. When she moves back, off the doormat, she gets praise. So, what's that then? No. Now, she didn't cross the line there, but she was about to. So I had to be quick and block. Cover it. Good girl. What do you reckon? Good girl, that's super. Now, if I walk out, what would happen? No. Good girl. Super. Notice I'm not saying stay and holding my hand and walking backwards.
Just
It's
going
really
Body
clear,
language.
really simple. Clever girl. Good. Clever girl. That's super.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, Graham.
But will this little bolter stay put when Sarah tries?
Do your worst.
Wait.
Right, so just hold it at that. Good girl, exactly. So you need to go around the other side. That's it, get ready and watch her. That's it. Be ready to step in if you have to. You can tell a good girl because at the moment this is good.
Good girl, that is really good girl.
That's
Clever
it.
girl.
I'll take a step out the door.
Good
That's
girl.
it. That.
Wait.
That's it.
Clever girl.
Take a step back again. Hey, this is really good. Keep going. Keep an eye on her though. Good girl. And then
Good
without
girl.
rushing. Right, shut the door. Super. How did that feel?
Girl. Yeah, that was really good.
Escape artist Peggy now knows her boundaries.
We've come a long way in a day.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Just remember, if you think it's going to work, you've got half a chance. If you think it's all going to come crashing down, you'll pretty much make that happen.
Even you said this morning she's untrainable. All my neighbours have said she's untrainable. My dad says she's untrainable.
Right.
So you've come along and you've actually said at the end of the day, this dog is trainable, and I think she's trainable.
You've just got to put the training in.